Hello. I invite you into a time of meditation. This is an opportunity for us to be together as part of our church's weekly meditation group. We have not been able to gather. And so I wanted to offer this as a chance for us to engage in meditation. We've been using our weekly Lenten themes, but today, however, I'd like to try something new because of what's going on in the world with the corona virus pandemic and because of social isolating and all the things that we need to do. I thought it would be nice to do a meditation on loving kindness for healing and protection, not just for ourselves, but also for those in the circle of our care and those in our community that are providing care every day for those in need. And so we begin with our meditation. I invite you to find a comfortable spot in which to sit. You might want to sit or be lying down, but somewhere where you feel comfortable and safe, somewhere where you feel you can relax more deeply. I invite you to begin by focusing on your breath and just to spend a few moments quieting down. You may want to close your eyes softly or focus on some point in the room. Don't try to control your breath. Breathe naturally and comfortably, but focus for a moment on your breath. And with that focus, we can let go of distractions and allow our focus to be more internal. I invite you now to deepen the breath by taking 3 deep breaths in and out. And with each breath, move deeper into relaxation. And we begin to scan our body for any tension that we need to let go of and to allow ourselves to relax more deeply. We begin at the top of our heads. We relax our head and forehead, our temples, loosening our jaw, our throat and neck. Continue to breathe naturally, and with each breath, with each exhale, deepen into relaxation. Your shoulders, your arms, your hands and fingers. Continue to breathe relaxation into your chest and your belly, your back, your hips, your legs, on down into your feet and toes, and continue to breathe. If at any point you find yourself distracted, take a moment just to return to your breath and to allow that to ease your mind and to let those thoughts pass through your mind. This is a space in which you are safe, you are protected, and you are loved. As we move into our loving kindness meditation, I invite you to imagine someone or something that loves you unconditionally. It may be a person, it may be an animal or a pet, it may be God or divine being, it may be yourself. Whatever it is, think of a moment of unconditional love. How does that feel to be loved so deeply and without condition? You may want to picture it in some form, that being, maybe as a color, as a feeling, as a sensation. And I invite you to continue to breathe deeply as you just bask for a moment in that unconditional love. Now, with each breath, I invite you to allow that sensation of love to deepen within you. And I invite you to repeat either out loud or in your own mind these affirmations of loving kindness. I am loved. I am worthy. I am enough. There is nothing I need to do. I am loved. I am worthy. I am enough. There is nothing I need to do. I am loved. I am worthy. I am enough. There is nothing I need to do. May this loving kindness be as a field of protection and healing around you. Again, deepen your breath and imagine that loving kindness radiating out from you as almost a protective bubble of light around you, keeping you safe and well, energizing you and bringing you comfort. And next, we want to send that healing, protective energy out into the world that is so in need of it now. And so, with each breath, I want you to imagine that warm energy of compassion and loving kindness moving out from you. You may imagine it as a bubble growing wider and wider and wider and feeling all, not only the space around you, but out into the world and into the universe. And we take a moment as we breathe to hold in our minds and in our hearts those who are in particular need of that healing, protective energy now. And I want you to imagine that energy flowing from you and creating that same bubble of protective energy around those we lift. We imagine that energy surrounding those in the circle of your care, those you are most concerned for, those you love deeply, surrounding them with protection and healing. We imagine those who are ill right now, or those who are at great risk. We surround them with protection and healing. We imagine those who are care providers to those who are ill and at risk, the medical professionals, the support staff, all those who put their own health at risk to care for others. We surround them with protection and healing. We imagine those who are away from family, those who may feel isolated and alone. We surround them with protection and healing. We imagine those who are anxious or afraid, and we surround them with protection and healing. I invite you now to imagine the warm glow of that healing protection coming out of self compassion and loving kindness, flowing out across all the world. You may picture it as a sunrise. As the light comes up over the horizon, it spreads out across the horizon line and then begins to bathe everything in warm light. As you imagine that, breathe 3 deep breaths. As we prepare to leave this meditation, remember that this is a space where you can always return, that loving kindness and self compassion are always within you, and that you can always send that energy out into the world for protection and healing. I invite you now, as you feel ready, to return to your body. You may want to wiggle your fingers or toes, shrug your shoulders. Begin to feel the life coming back into you. And when you are ready, you may return to the space that you're in, knowing that the work you have done in this meditation is good for you and it's good for the world. I pray that you will be well. Namaste.